Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Bones Highland. And it's Koloko in at the center. And for the Spurs, we've got Fox. Devin Vassell out there with Jordan. Then it's Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. And looking back at the group stage of the NBA Cup, these were two of the best in the West.
Yeah, these teams have been outstanding in the Cup. They're playing with confidence. Two of my favorites to win this thing, so something has to give.
And it's San Antonio to start out. Pass to Vassell. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thybulle. Pass to Highland. Thybulle, the pass to Highland. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Wembanyama. On the pass to Fox. Here's Jordan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and it'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
He's off on the second. Pass to Thybulle. Back to Highland. Over Fox. And it's blocked by Jordan. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Castle. Nice D from Doncic.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Highland. And Jordan sends it back. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Castle. And here is Vassell. Jordan outside. Here's Castle. Drills it from outside.
Oh, about time. Starting to wonder a bit if they were ever going to knock a shot down.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the Spurs head coach. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Highland with it. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Dishes to Doncic. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win. So we'll see how they handle things tonight.
Pushing it up. Doncic with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Finished off the break.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Here's Castle, guarded by Doncic. Nice D from Doncic.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Fox is a willing passer, always looking to find his teammates.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Knicks in New York.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And here is Vassell after Luka Doncic hitting the three. And stolen by Thibault.
San Antonio foul.
GA, we are right in the thick of the season. It's an overlooked challenge for these players right now.
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
And it's tied up with that one.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And Wembanyama finds Jordan. Passes it to Fox. Shot clock at 6.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Knocks it loose. And now here's Jordan pushing it up and no one back there. And he gets it to go. Fox has got his second bucket of the night.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at the Lakers, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And San Antonio, they're rolling, and we expected that. Lots of talent. The chemistry is there, and so is the unrivaled production.
Highland against Fox. Highland misses.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Lakers trail by 4. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Koloko. Now the pass to Thibault. Over to the left wing. Vanderbilt with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now, here's Fox. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
And here's some numbers on Fox. He's been more than solid over the last month. He's putting up about 17 points, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Johnson's checked in for San Antonio. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And so Jordan nails both of them. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point game. want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
And I'm never surprised when I see Wembanyama put one in the cheap seats.
Lost to Fox. Here's Castle. Left side, Jordan. Wembanyama outside. 4 seconds left. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here is Hachimura. 11 points for him in that last game against Memphis.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And the Lakers call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. Number 1, the Spurs.
And that's the way they have to play in order to win. They've got rebounders, so they've got to go after those second and third opportunities whenever they can.
Smith kicks to Thibault. Smith the pass to Thibault. To stop the run. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Wembanyama against Smith. Wembanyama passes to Jordan. Now here's Trent. Clock at 6. Wembanyama outside. And Jordan throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's James. Second shot opportunity. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Wembanyama. Spurs leading by 9. Here's Wesley. Still scoreless. And it's Jordan atop the key. James against Trent. Lays it up off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 11.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's James. Out to the right wing. And a wide open look for Hachimura. And the Lakers with another miss.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
That one good for 2. And 12 points for Jordan.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
James outside. Ball's knocked loose. Wesley against Milton. Johnson. It's hauled in by Thibault. Lakers trail by 13. James the pass to Hachimura. Can't get it to fall.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously not what they need right now. He's got to score.
Here's Sohan. And the rejection by Smith. Johnson dishes to Jordan. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. Jordan's got 14 points.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now, here's Milton. He has yet to score. Hachimura, no good.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
Wesley, the pass to Sohan. Good.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Hachimura. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Here's Wesley. The second effort. And it's Sohan missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And the Lakers with another miss. Spurs leading by 17. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Rui Hachimura picks one up. San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for San Antonio, Jordan. Taking 2
Free throw good, Jordan. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Sur le dernier.
Lakers trail by 18. Thibault on the wing, covered by Wesley. Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Wesley, the pass to Sohan. Outside, Jordan. Here's Trent. And James pulls it down. Pass to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Milton. To the paint. Here's Smith. Trying to get something going. And it is good! The buzzer! Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's San Antonio in command with the 6th. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for San Antonio.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Jordan is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Branham in at the 2. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks was phenomenal. He scored 35 points and came out of nowhere defensively, blocking shot after shot in an incredible effort. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, could he? We'll all find out together. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now, here's Fox. After the miss from Jordan. Second chance shot. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for Sohan. And then for Los Angeles, Coloco's checked in. And Vanderbilt subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20-25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Vanderbilt.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Now, Wembanyama. This game he had 12. Passes to Doncic. And it's Highland in the corner. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And now, the first timeout called here for the Spurs. The league's long-distance Bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
And you look at Highland, the third spot in the voting belongs to him. There are very few players with his ability from long range, and it looks like he'll be rewarded with a spot in the three-point contest.
And I'm sure there'll be some changes in the rankings still to come, but you're right. I'd be surprised if there's anyone who wouldn't cast a vote his way.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Now, here's Doncic. This game, an incredible scoring display for him.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Highland with it. He has 6. Up top for Vanderbilt. Sinks the triple. Vanderbilt's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Wembanyama looking it over. Now a chance to check out the top NBA block leaders. You look at Jordan, his inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks. And, of course, Victor Wembanyama.
Those two have both mastered the art of the shot block. And believe me, guys, it is an art. It's not all about size.
And he makes the first.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws. And 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
He's rebounded by Koloko. Koloko's got 6 rebounds in the game. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal foul.
And the first one comes.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Second free throw, no good. Out to the right wing. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, hard to discourage Hachimura out of his rhythm right there. I mean, he is powerfully put together.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Hachimura. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Castle. 8 points his last outing. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Goes to the fadeaway and ends it. 6 points for Victor Wembanyama. Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Highland deciding where to go with it. Here's Koloko. Defended by Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Doncic outside. From deep three-point land, it's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Lakers trail by 5. Doncic finds Highland. Here's Hachimura. From 13 feet, it goes down. Hachimura's got 5 now.
He loves to attack from the inside. This is Hachimura's comfort zone, no doubt.
Pass to Castle. Hachimura against Jordan. And they pick up 2. He's got 17.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Now Highland. He has 6. Here's Koloko. Out to Doncic. Here's Hachimura. No good on the 3. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates. You can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Highland. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Lakers.
A free throw drops for Highland. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he makes both free throws. And here is Wesley. No scoring in this one. Vassell outside. Kicks to Jordan. Pass to Castle. A 3-ball. A rebound by the Lakers. Koloko's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's James. And the dunk by James.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Castle. 5 points in the game. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
The Lakers making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Pass to Koloko. Back to Highland. This one for 3. That one's good. Just his 3rd make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
To the inside, Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space.
And space is what he had, fellas. Soft defense there.
The Lakers with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio. Here's Highland. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Devin Vassell. The Lakers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Spurs making a switch here. Zohan's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Smith has checked in. And both free throws good for Highland. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Castle. Offline with his three.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
James kicks to Hachimura. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Hachimura's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. The pass to West. Rebounded by the Lakers. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Los Angeles has gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Wesley against Highland. Smith on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Over Sohan. And he can't bank that one in. San Antonio's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Vassell against Hachimura. Pass to Castle. Jacks up a 3. Highland with the rebound. Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. James misses.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now here's James. 5 points in the game. Smith the pass to James.
2 minutes.
Back to Smith. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Castle. 7 points in the game. Wesley the pass to Vassell. Johnson kicks to Vassell. Here's Wesley. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Lakers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And they're finally starting to shake off the horrible shooting slump they suffered there through the first quarter.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Another thing that stood out to me tonight is their early success at the free throw line. I mean, they've been able to draw contact and then convert at the line.
Spurs trail by 3. Wesley the pass to Sohan. Trent outside. Pass to Sohan. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Here's Wesley. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Hachimura. The putback, Smith. Great positioning on the putback.
And without the work they've done on the offensive glass lately, who knows what the score would be.
Wesley against Highland. Wesley the pass to Sohan. Here's Trent. Bucket is good. Trent's got his second bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Hachimura. Highland against Wesley. Highland misses. And it's Trent in the corner. And it's good for 2. And it's now only a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
A big-time effort for Bones Highland, providing a lot of energy for Los Angeles. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. Back right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. Luka Doncic out there with Bones Highland. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Koloko in at the center, filling out the middle. The Spurs have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Jordan
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Well, he's been at the line so often tonight, but only just now is he starting to look comfortable.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Here's Highland. There's the pass to Vanderbilt. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up at the stripe, and Jordan sends it back.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
The kick out to Fox. It's rebounded by Koloko. Koloko's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. That one goes. Count it. Vanderbilt's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Wembanyama outside. "14 feet away." Pulled the shot a little late, but the bounce goes his way. Wembanyama's got 8 points. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Highland passes to Vanderbilt. Now here's Doncic. He's got 9. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3 ball.
You know, if Luka wants the 3-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Pass to Jordan. And the layup's good off the glass. Jordan's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Fox against Highland. Thybulle for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Jordan's got his 16th rebound on the night. Outside, Fox. On the wing, Jordan. The kick out to Fox. Over Vanderbilt. Fox, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
And then slammed in by Jordan.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, it always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. The Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Doncic with it. 12 points for him. Pass to Vanderbilt.
Dai,
Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Los Angeles,
so he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Wembanyama finds Fox. Here's Castle. Six on the shot clock. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. They get it again.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater. And I wonder
What the score would be if they weren't controlling the backdoor.
it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's Highland. 13 points in the game. And that one, good.
Matisse Thybulle.
Here's Fox. Pass to Castle. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Doncic. And there's another one for the Lakers.
No matter what you throw at Doncic, he'll adapt. Nice shot there.
Spurs trail by 5. Now Fox. Spurs passing it around. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Down low. Here's Koloko. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama on the attack. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Some defenders aren't sure what to do when Wembanyama comes down the lane.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Lakers.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Smith checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Bones Highland.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. The Lakers with the rebound. And here is Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Guarded by Doncic. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 10 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Passes it to Thybulle. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Thybulle's got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles.
Boy, I think they've lost their intensity. I mean, the defensive pressure is lacking this half.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers.
Faites pas les cons pendant que je suis là.
Spurs trail by 8. We've got Devin Vassell. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Jordan. And it's Fox. And it's Castle in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Castle. And it's blocked. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 2. It's rebounded by Koloko.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Puts up a 3. Rebound San Antonio. Jordan's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. And Wembanyama inside.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Now, here's Doncic. Defense right on him. And that one is good. And the Lakers lead by 8. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. And it's blocked.
Bah oui, tu vas te faire bâcher.
And it's time for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Shake Milton. David, what's the update there?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. And, guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. He won't play any further tonight, obviously, and will be out for quite a while. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
At the line for the Lakers, Koloko, 2 shots.
The first one falls for him. That one is no good.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Here's Castle, guarded by Doncic. Floats it up from the height of Wembanyama on the wing.
Wow! The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
To the wing on the left. Island finds Doncic. The 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
That is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut to just 5 points in the basket from Jordan.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Pass to Koloko. Vanderbilt kicks to Doncic. For the 3. Oh, Doncic from way outside.
That gives him his 2nd 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Right side, Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Doncic. After the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Koloko. The pass to Highland. Clock at 6. Now Hachimura. A 3-pointer, no good. Here's Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
5th personal foul. 1st team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Jordan.
And the first one at the line is good.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the 2nd half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Los Angeles leading by 4. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And look who's coming onto the hardwood now. Get out of your seats, Spurs fans. Make some noise.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope, guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Doncic. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Fox, no good.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Island against Fox. Good work defensively by Fox. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists tonight.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Doncic passes to Highland. Doncic feeling it out. From past the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Jordan.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Doncic outside. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Making plays for others, Wembanyama.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Vanderbilt. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
Vassell wide open. It's held in by Los Angeles. Highland's got 4 rebounds in this game. Good D by Jordan.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Castle. With the fadeaway. And that one's good. Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 12 points in just the second half. Here's Doncic. Pass to Koloko. Inside. Here's Hachimura. And Jordan sends it back. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Los Angeles ball.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Vanderbilt. Jordan against Hachimura. It's rebounded by Jordan. Spurs have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Fires high post. The dish to Fox. Vassell against Hachimura. Outside for Wembanyama. Here's Fox. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And it's a 4-point Spurs lead. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Fox against Highland. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Wembanyama passes to Jordan. Fox dishes to Jordan. Pass to Castle. Over to the wing. Island finds Doncic. Highland against Wembanyama. And it's denied by Fox. Spurs passing it around. Here's Castle. Guarded by Doncic. The 8-footer. It's deflected.
C'est mauvais ça encore.
To the paint. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Huge advantage for Wembanyama to see over everybody.
Here's Highland. Pass to Thibault. Back to Highland. Doncic outside. Here's Koloko, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
And get a low of that move. We don't get to see plays like that very often.
No, we don't. Sailing in off the baseline for the reverse stuff.
That was special order delivery there, guys. What a dunk.
He was all alone on that one.
One thing you can say about Hachimura, he is not afraid of the challenge.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. A second chance effort. Wembanyama, no good.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far. So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this bad.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. Fox against Highland. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Oh putain, la chance.
Now, here's Thibault. Passes it to Highland. Right wing, 6 to shoot. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Vanderbilt.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now, here's Vassell. Count it, good.
Give him credit. Vassell has worked incredibly hard to become a guy that this team can count on to take big shots.
Pass to Koloko. Vanderbilt gets a wide-open look. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Now here's Jordan. After Luka Doncic's miss. It's Fox with the drive. Another shot. Jordan's shot is off. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's San Antonio now. A rebound by the Lakers.
Ah là 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 là.
Highlands got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Koloko. And here's Doncic from the arc.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive.
Yeah,
He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Pourquoi que t'as pas fait un dunk, mon joueur, là?
Here's Thibault. To tie it up.
Oh non, pas faute là-dessus, Vasseur.
Almost hit the three-point bucket. He'll go to the line to shoot 3. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Matisse.
He makes the first of 3, and that brings them within 2 here. And he misses the second attempt, but one more coming up here. And he nails the third. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Looking to end his cold spell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 3. 29 seconds left in the 4th. Highland against Fox. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special. And they pulled it off just right.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Castle.
You know what separates Doncic from most players? He's really calm under pressure. Great poise. You can't speed him up. He plays at his own pace.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth could be an asset here, helping them weather his absence.
2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game. 15 seconds left to play here in the 4th. The 3 for Doncic. Off target from downtown. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have the foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Elle met le deuxième, hein.
And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a deep 3 from Doncic. off on that one. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Bye. Salut à tous.